All right, we're live. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. If y'all will, please smash the like and share this out. Hello, Miss Vodka. Hi, Myers. Hi, Dandy Dawn. Hi, Double D. My little bratty brother. And hello, Adam. Sandra. Twinkie Curly Sue.
Oh,
Hello.
How are you, Curly Sue?
Good.
Are you tired?
She said, "Are you tired?"
Yeah. Very.
Very, very,
Twinkies.
very tired.
Wow.
that's pretty tired.
Hi, AD. AD, thank you so much for an awesome interview last night. I had a lot of fun. I was very nervous, but it went well. What are you fanning off over there, Adam?
You don't want to know.
Okay.
What? No.
I was wondering. What?
Too little.
Jesus.
Oh, my Lord. Hi, babe. Hi, David.
Hey, David.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, D, what's up, bud?
I don't think I missed anybody, but I couldn't scroll up because I'm on my laptop and I can't do nothing on the laptop hardly. All right. So it says 18 people watching, and I only saw a few in the chat. So if you're here, hello. Thank you for coming in. And if you want to, you can come and chat with us.
Yeah.
I've noticed a few people that will say they watch the live stream, but they don't come in and chat hardly because they're nervous to come in and chat with everybody because they don't go to live streams. But if you're here and you want to come in and chat, you're more than welcome to. Hi, David. Patrick.
What's up, Patrick?
Hello. Hey.
So tonight, I'm a little
Donnie.
too little. Boy.
Dude, I see Patrick.
Now, see, your mic messed up again.
Oh, no.
That's what you get.
Oh,
Sandra was right. I'm too nervous to be in chat. Oh, no, you ain't. AD.
I mean, I feel like he was never nervous at anything. So,
No. I think he puts on a front.
yeah, I think he's okay.
Because he did amazing at the interview. He said that was his first interview, and he did an awesome job on that.
I'm saving it to watch at work tomorrow.
He had a lot of questions, but I talk a lot, and I don't think he realized that. And so he didn't get to ask me all those questions.
Hey, but that's good, though. That means you guys were talking.
He probably thought, good Lord, I wish she'd shut up so I could ask the next question.
He's just saving the rest of them for the next one.
And AD, I am available for interviews. If you want to talk to my my publicist, I'll get you her info. Okay, thank you.
I'm his publicist, and he's great.
My publicist is my cat, so if you can talk to my cat, then I'm ready to go.
He had 25 questions. And how many did you get to ask? Like 10?
I was going to say 5.
Oh, my Lord. I felt so bad because he's like, I still have so questions. I was looking at the time because he said an hour. And I was like, oh, he ain't going to have time for all those. Awesome. I'll get my people in touch with your people, Cat Adam.
What are you going to do to my cat?
His people are going to have your cat.
Yes, please do. And she likes French fries. That's her thing lately.
Oh, shut up, Cody. He said, I feel you, AD. I've lived with her for 25 years.
Do you
Sean Cody. He said, hi, everyone. Just subscribe. Was nervous to chat.
Oh,
Oh,
no, you're doing great, Sean.
Well, I love you, Sean, and you're more than welcome here anytime you want to come in and chat.
Mm-hmm.
Just to let you know, Amy loves to talk.
I do, and I ain't afraid to admit it. Hey, you know, I've had people that I've interviewed, and I've asked them a question, and they're like, yeah. And it's like, okay, can you elaborate on that a little bit? So I was trying to be thorough.
I like that. I like a thorough person.
See?
A thorough answer.
And Cody, if you say thoroughbred on there, I'm going to hurt you. Because I know how you think. AD's a first-time visitor here, too.
Oh.
AD, there's somebody with the same channel name all the way up in this chat, AD.
I bet he says it's his first time to all the
You have
girls.
a doppelganger.
He does. Let's see. Yes, we do miss y'all, Patrick and Melissa. We know that y'all are very busy right now, though. I had 25 questions just in case that happened. AD, how long have you known me? You knew that was not going to happen.
You know she got the God's gift of gab?
I do. Sometimes people are like, do you do crack? Because I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. That Rickon, where you at? I sent you the link. But tonight, we are going to discuss a few things. We do have our prayer list that we're going to, I don't talk in my sleep, Cody. The other night, it was so funny because my mom.
Elaborate on that.
Layne went in there and she went to sleep on mom's bed. And so mom left her there. And mom went in there and went to bed. So mom goes to sleep. And then the next thing she knows, Layne's tapping her on her shoulder. I got to turn my camera on for this. Layne's tapping her on her shoulder. And my mom kind of leans over and looks at her. And Layne goes like this and puts her hand up. And so my mom hits her hand. And then Layne looks at her and says, good job. And then goes right back to sleep.
That's cute. I like it.
He needs a t-shirt that says Queen of BS. I'm the queen of all of it. Vodka, thank you so much for being a member for 28 months. I love you too so much. Yeah, you do. And during, oh, shut up, Cody. Somebody block him. Oh, dang, he's a mod. You can't block him. That's all right. I'll take care of you here in a minute. Double D, thank you so much for being a member for 17 months. I love you, bratty little brother.
Hopefully my microphone works.
I can't hear you.
Am I no?
I don't know what you said. Your mic is just not your friend tonight. Sandra, thank you so much for being a member for 30 months. I love you bunches, sister. You're amazing. All the amazing support. Sleep with one eye open, Cody Bro. Yep, it definitely.
Uh-oh. Better be careful.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
Bye.
Donnie.
He fell off.
He did. Oh, look at Sean Cody coming in here, a member for 34 months. Thank you so much, Sean. I love you bunches. And anyone that like can't see the emojis, they're gonna be like, what? Because it says bloody hand, Twinkie Twinkie.
Hi, Bluegrass.
Hi, Bluegrass.
Hello.
Marsha and Wayne. She's all talk. I am not all talk.
I like those two. I like them.
Let's see. I can't get this mouse to do nothing. Okay. So tonight we do have an actual discussion that we're going to talk about. And there's Batty.
Uh-oh.
Batty, you're late.
Hello.
You fell asleep.
Yeah, like, man, this lady's boring. I gotta go.
I know you must not be talking about me. Was you talking about somebody else?
Yeah, sure, I am.
Yeah,
Hey, Adam.
Hey.
April, Sandra.
Hey.
Hello.
Double
How are
D.
you?
And that one crazy lady right there in the corner.
I'm gonna show you crazy here in a minute.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Do I
Donnie,
sound better now?
yes.
Okay.
yeah.
So you want to know this whole time the microphone's been plugged into a USB hub, and I never turned it on.
Uh-oh. Been there, done that.
Oh my lord.
I do that all the time.
Oh, look at Twinkie coming in. Member for 39 months. Twinkie is, in fact, our longest member. She became a member the very first day that we got memberships.
Cool.
let's
So
get rid of her.
Oh.
Thank you, Twinkie. I love you bunches.
Let's get rid of her.
No, we ain't getting rid of her.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I thought that's what you.
Twinkie, you're right above him, so smack away.
Hey, Bat Rican.
Hi, Nicole.
You're lucky
Hi,
I
Nicole.
have my camera off.
What's up, Donnie?
Did you hear her, Batty?
Oh,
Donnie?
wow.
Donnie Doolittle.
What happened?
I'm fixing to hurt him.
Why? What'd I do?
Why? You know what you've
I didn't
done.
do nothing.
You've done,
Oh.
you've done it. You've done it, Donnie.
Look, Donnie.
Okay, I'm in the corner.
These ladies, I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what they've been on, but they're always choosing people.
Hey,
Oh,
Florida.
I know. I
I
didn't even do
Hi,
anything.
Florida.
I was going through my gallery.
There you go, Twinkie. Go ahead. There you
Oh,
go.
oh no! Oh no! Don't do it!
What are you doing?
So she can smack you.
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
And smack him too.
Since Twinkie don't want to turn her camera on.
What happened?
Amy have a pair game. What?
She's trying to say if you have a parrot in your hair.
What?
Dandy Dawn, thank you so much for being a member for 10 months. Not long time sticking around. That is a very long time, Dandy Dawn, and we appreciate you so much for it. Love you bunches. I ain't saying nothing. Yeah, you so full of crud.
See, Patrick?
Hey, Spirit Halloween.
What?
What? He's like,
Oh,
what?
sorry, I had to run over real quick. You never know what you're gonna find here every day.
You have a ghost there too, somewhere right there on the other side of you.
Oh,
He keeps
that's the cat.
He's popping his head in there. How are you, David? Oh, you got a question. Okay. Sorry, Melissa. I didn't understand it. I'm kind of delirious. The doctor took me off some meds and put me on some different meds, and I'm slowly adjusting to them. I'm slowly adjusting to them.
Thought you were feeling good.
They're due the 14th at midnight, so whatever day that is, Melissa.
Sunday.
Sunday,
Monday.
the 14th by midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Bat Rican, my bratty brother, for being a member for 29 months.
Wow.
And of course, Twinkies.
Of course.
He's in love.
I love my shrinkers.
I don't know if you'll be able to read my papers from the para game when I'm holding them up because I'm like this.
I thought you were going to sleep.
I'm shaking like a leaf.
I was
scared.
going to sleep, but Amy kept bothering me. Said, "Please, Patrick, please come onto my channel. You're the only one that can save my channel."
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Whoa.
Oh, my Lord. I
That's what
got
she
my
told me.
feet raised up because the
Can you hear Jesse in the background going, really? I can make the same face she is. Really?
Hey, lady.
Hey, Jesse.
Love you.
She gets prettier every time she comes around.
She said you look uglier every time you get on the camera.
What?
What?
That's what she said.
Wow. You're so mean.
Oh, ah!
Yes. Get it.
Well, I'm just going to leave you there because I know you can't keep your mouth shut.
Pardon.
All right. So, on a serious note, y'all be serious for a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
We do have a prayer list here that we need to go through. And if there's any of you in here that don't pray or anything like that, we would still appreciate you to send good vibes or whatever it is you do. We would love for you to send it. Any and all things help. But we want to keep Twinkie's mom in our prayers. She is going through breast cancer right now, and she is doing her chemo treatments. And we want to send her as much love and prayers as we can. Also for Twinkie's dad, who is there taking care of her and stuff. And he doesn't take care of himself, but he takes care of her. So we want to make sure he takes care of himself as well. Twinkie's brother also has been fighting blood clots and stuff. So keep him in your prayers as well. Sandra's aunt just recently passed away. And so keep all of her family in your prayers. Also keep her dad, Andre, in your prayers. He's not doing too well, and we don't want this to set him back. We want to pray that he continues to fight and this doesn't give him a setback. We also want to pray for my dad, if you will. He's doing some better, but he still has his moments, so just keep him in your prayers. Cheryl with Courage's family, Vodka Vamp and her mom. Definitely keep her mom in your prayers. Debbie McWaters, please keep her in your prayers. Also her daughter and son-in-law, Mario. Keep Barbara in your prayers. Kayla, which is Twinkie's daughter, keep her in your prayers. She's going to be having surgery, and they're also checking her for, is it colon, Twinkie?
Yeah, it's colon cancer.
Colon cancer. They're checking her for colon cancer. So they thought at first it might be diverticulitis, but because of some of the other testing and stuff that they've done, they have now come to the conclusion that they want to test her for colon cancer. So please, lots of prayers that that's not what it is. Hi, Krista. Love you bunches, and you're in our prayers too. I don't know what that big, huge bang was, but it... Oh, my mom just said we had some black clouds out there, so I guess it's a storm. So let's get through this. Hi, Dustin. Irvin, who is Twinkie's cousin, has bone cancer. Pray for Mary Pettifer, for Omar and his family for continued healing. For Honeybubs, a.k.a. Jenna. For Jan Sarlo. Charmaine and Aaliyah. For Danny from Danny's Corner for continued healing. Jessica's grandmother. Loretta Houston, my daughter Victoria, for Rochelle G's family, for Chairman for his back, for Melissa and Patrick for their move and for their new start, that all things come together for them. For Cody, continued healing, and for us to get back to work, which we got some good news about that today, hopefully. For David Bentley, who is fighting cancer. Slim's friend Jason's family and Jason, Mama Redneck, Susan. Let's see. And we did get an update. Thank you, Sandra, for updating us on Exploring with Angela's grandmother, that she is doing much better. So thank you all that's been praying for her. For John's mom, who had a stroke. And I don't see any other ones on here, so if I missed you, I'm sorry. I think Dom was on there too. Yes, right here. Prayers for Dom. Also for Karen Fox, who lost her sister to colon cancer. And then Twinkie, you told me about... was that the one that you told me about, Twinkie?
Yeah, Karen.
Okay. So I want to make sure I have that wrote down.
I would remember Slim lost another one of his friends the other day, Bob. He had pneumonia and he went in the hospital. The doctors advised him not to leave. He was in the hospital for a little bit, and then he wanted to leave because he's the sole supporter of his family. So he went back home. After he got home, the pneumonia got worse, and by the time they got him back to the hospital, both of his lungs had collapsed.
Oh, wow.
So he had passed away. And also, update on my mom. I appreciate the prayers and everything so much. Now I can't even go visit my mom. Her white blood cell count is supposed to be a 3.5. My mom's is a 1.
Mm-hmm.
So they're advising nobody to come visit. And even if I have to go up there and stay with another relative of mine, if I have to talk to my mom through a window, I'll talk to my mom through a window.
Yeah.
I just can't. I don't want to stay away from her.
Yeah, and that's understandable. That's completely understandable. And right now with the chemo and everything else, it is going to lower her white count and stuff. So I would be doing the same thing, Twinkie. So lots of prayers.
I appreciate all y'all's prayers.
Always. Always. We definitely got to keep Mama Twinkie in our prayers and get her back healthy.
My mom and dad are getting such a big kick out of being called Mama and Papa Twinkie.
Well, that's what they are.
Don't turn on the camera.
I'm not. What?
She said, don't turn on the camera.
Okay, I just didn't know what you're doing.
So we're going to say this prayer real quick, and this is just a general prayer for everyone. Dear Heavenly Father, please hear our prayers for the sick members in our community and for all those in need. You know what those needs are. Show your mercy as you close wounds, cure illness, and make broken souls whole again. Thank you for all you do and all you are. In your name, amen.
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 Thank you all so much for all the prayers. And I know this is not something that a lot of channels do, but it's something we will always continue to do. So if you have prayers that you need, please send them to us anytime. You can send them to me, to Twinkie, or anyone up on this panel, and they will make sure that they get to us. Because we want to make sure that we keep all of our community members or their family in our prayers. So tonight, guys, we are going to be talking about whether or not you're intuitive. And by that, I mean there's a lot of different things. We're going to go around the panel real quick, and we're going to kind of let everybody say kind of what your gift is, because I know everybody up here has got something. So what your gift is, guys down there, don't even be acting like y'all don't know what I'm talking about. They're all looking up at the sky. So Twinkie, we'll start with you. Tell us, oh dear Lord, Batty, just let us know what kind of gifts you have.
Oh my Lord, if they could put slamming doors. Would it be one of my gifts?
You got the gift of patience.
No. Anyway, I can visualize things. I can hear things. I've seen things. And Amy says the thing I do with the candles is called candle scribing.
Yes.
I can do that. So that's mostly what I can do.
Yeah. So when she says candle scribing, she means she can stare into a candle and she starts getting flashes, visions of different things that can be past, present, whatever. And she has done that with me not long after I first met her. And that's how I know it's completely true, because she completely explained my uncle and cousin's headstones and the things that were even on them down to a yellow dump truck. And so I knew she was legit. And I've seen her do it multiple times, and she's amazing at it. Let's see. Sandra.
Well, my gift, it's kind of hard to take sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
If I think of a person for a whole week, by the end of the week, that person has passed. And which what happened lately.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the gift. And I can hear spirits sometimes and see them, but not often. It depends, I don't know, the way I am, the way I feel.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep.
Okay. Batty. If you say Twinkie in any sentence that you're fixing to have come out your mouth,
Oh, okay. That's my gift.
Yeah.
I could walk through walls.
My Lord.
Nah, I don't have no gifts. I just know how to detect, you know, how should I say it?
BS?
Huh?
BS? You have a BS detector?
Yes. Yes. I could tell who's real, who's not real.
Okay.
Oh,
I can
wow.
That was yeah.
Pay
That
no attention. Yeah.
scared me for a second there. Something just come out of the Spirit Halloween store. And
There's
just,
ghosts. There's ghosts in this place.
oh, my Lord.
They thought that was a store.
Hi, see, Peyton. And you do have one gift that you didn't mention about Regan, and I'll explain that here in a minute. All right, Donnie?
I kind of like what Don was saying. I kind of feel spirits. Like I can feel like energy changes. Like I can physically feel it with my body. And I can hear stuff and see stuff that normal people. Well, I say normal, but there's really no such thing as normal. But you know, I can see and hear things that most people wouldn't.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Adam?
Well, when I first started investigating, I think in 2000, people would bring me on their investigations to kind of tell them what happened at a place, and I used to be really good at it. I don't do it as much anymore. It's weird. It's kind of, I stopped maybe trying or turned off something.
Right.
But I used to be able to walk into a building and say, you know, I see this guy with this outfit on. Someone died over here, and I'd be right a lot of times actually.
That's awesome.
But I do that in a lot of dreams with people that have passed, talking to me that way.
Mm-hmm. So you're a dreamer like me. You do the past stuff, because that's mine is the past.
Yeah.
So I too am a dreamer. I dream of the past. Unfortunately, my mom is kind of like Sandra, but with dreams, she dreams of people that pass, and they do pass afterwards. She also dreams about other things that happen, and every time it always comes true. But I can sense and feel things. I can't normally hear unless I'm listening to a spirit box or something like that. I have seen shadows and stuff, but I've never seen a full-on spirit like Layne can. Sorry, that's the weather radar deal going off in there. I do tend to have more gifts towards the living, so I can walk up to somebody and I can meet them for the first time, and I can tell. I can't tell what their aura is on the outside, but I can tell what their aura is on the inside. I can tell whether or not I'm going to like them, whether or not I'm going to be able to hang around them. I also can see people that don't have souls. And what I mean by no souls is they are completely, they don't care about nothing at all. And I've seen a few of those, and they are, it makes me literally sick seeing it. But yeah, that's kind of basically what I do, is more towards the living people than the dead. But I think I can feel that a little bit with the dead too, because I can feel if something's negative or positive or something like that. And so tonight we're going to be discussing, let's see, I think it's 10 things that we have here that could make, or that you would know that you are some kind of an intuitive. And I told Betty, what?
Oh, you said that I have a gift, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't mention it.
I'm fixing to tell you. Because everybody has this gift, because everybody in this world is an empath. Okay. Can any one of you walk into a room and there be 20 people in a room arguing and fighting and in a bad mood? Do you leave that room happy?
I do.
You do not.
I can try.
You pick up the energy that surrounds you.
I do, actually.
If people around you are scared, most of the time you tend to get scared. If people are upset, I know I can't watch half the daggone commercials that come on the TV without bawling my eyes out. That has a lot to do with my hormones too, but still, it's everyone is an empath of some sort. You pick up other people's energy. That's what an empath is. You're picking up the energy around you. And so everyone in this world, hi, Maria, thank you so much. Member for 23 months. Thank you. I love you bunches. And it's cool that Amora is actually in the United States right now. So if any of you are up there up north where she is right now, make sure y'all hit her up and try to meet up with her. I think she's in Iowa. It's one of the I's. So one of the ones that starts with an I.
She's not too far from me.
There's
Agreed on.
Illinois, Indiana, Idaho.
Idaho's pretty normal.
Illinois, that's my
she's
neck
in
of the woods.
She's in Ohio.
Oh,
Ohio.
well, you were kind of right.
I knew there was like a ho or an O or something there.
No, you
I knew
did.
there was a hoe in there somewhere.
Ohio, that's not too far from me either.
So if anybody's near her, make sure y'all try to meet up with her. So Amy, to calm down, you should eat it. Dom?
What?
I need to add him to my list.
What list?
My hit list.
Oh, what?
So
What?
Glad I'm not on that list.
Me either.
I'm going to read each one of these deals. And if you feel like you do this, then let me know in the chat. Say that's me. If you're up here on the panel, you can agree and say that's me, or no, you don't do that at all. Okay, so the first one is your dreams are extremely vivid. Most people remember bits and pieces of the dream, the last few minutes of sleep before they wake up. However, a more intuitive person will have vivid dreams and be able to remember them clearly. Your dreams may have felt as if you were predicting the future, or experienced deja vu when a situation turned out that you had dreamed. So you get deja vu a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I've done that.
Dreams. Deja vu is like the creepiest thing, I feel like.
Especially on the highway.
Yeah. Oh, well,
Yeah.
situation,
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
Final destination.
That's it.
A lot of that. That's me in
No.
here. How are you, Slam? Love you bunches. Miss you. Yeah, that's definitely, I do dream a lot, and I do remember most of them. And then sometimes I wake up and I'm just like, did I even dream at all? It's like I either completely block it out or I just didn't dream. But usually my dreams are very vivid. Let's see. You are aware of your emotions. Being attentive to the way you feel is an important part of understanding your intuition. Your emotions will manifest in a way of a gut feeling, unable to be ignored until you take them into account, or maybe even act on them. Awareness of your emotion is key to understanding the power of intuition. And I do have, that's one of the other gifts that I didn't mention, I do have a sense of dread. Like if something bad's going to happen, I will have that sense of dread until something bad happens. And it's not always with me. It could be somebody close to me, and I'm just feeling their emotion and stuff off of it. But until that completely goes, until whatever happens, I feel it in my stomach. Like just, it makes me feel like I'm sick, but I'm not sick.
Oh, yeah.
So do any of y'all have that?
Yeah, actually, I just had that happen last night, which is so weird. So I don't know if you heard about the fires in Hawaii that just happened.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
So when I got engaged in Maui. And last night I was looking for a wallet my husband bought me in the shops there, the place that was completely decimated today.
Right.
Last night I was searching the whole house trying to find this wallet because I haven't used it, and I'm like, I really need to find that. And that's the one thing I brought back from that place. And then my husband came home from work and said the whole place burned down today. I had no idea there was even a fire.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
How many coincidences can you really have before you start thinking something else is at play?
Yeah, and this is something I got over 10 years ago. I Actually, yeah, 10 years ago. And I didn't think about it until yesterday. So it's
So
weird.
I was the other night I posted a deal that I got from Spirit Talker, because every morning I post a scary fact of the day on our community tab on YouTube. Well, this one was talking about Judah's cradle. And what that basically is a spike that they would sit a male or female on top of, and they would have to sit there. And of course, you know where the spike's going to go. That was their torture. Well, that night on the Spirit Talker app, I got Judah's cradle. That is not a common word or name or anything I thought what I would ever see from that. Why are you cross-eyed, Donnie? We're trying to
I was just thinking about that spike.
Oh,
where
yeah.
it's going. That's painful.
Yeah. Well, that freaked me out. But then I went in there to show Cody, and my dad was in there too. And I showed him what it said. And he said, what's really weird is right before you come in here, your dad had just told me, he said, I'm fixing to go throw a bunch of tacks over there and make you sit on them.
Ooh.
And I was just like, that's a threefer. That just creeped me out all over. So, of course, I had to go to social media and blast it out. Right.
Oh, yeah.
So here's the next one. You are empathic. Not only will an intuitive person be aware of their own feelings, but they will be aware of the feelings of the people around them as well. Someone who is highly intuitive will be able to pick up on the emotion of friends, family, or complete strangers. Others will open up to intuitive people more often, as if knowing what they are aware of in their emotional state. That's kind of basically what I just said. Everybody pretty much is. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can't walk into a room and somebody's crying. You'll be like, oh, you look so happy today. You're picking up their emotion. Even without the tears, you can usually tell when somebody's sad.
Well, if you're a sociopath, you can do that. I've met a handful of those in my life.
True, you can. I've met
just like clueless.
Those ones that cry, but there's never a tear that comes out their eye or anything else. So, yeah. It looks like we're going to have a lot of intuitive people in our chat and on our panel tonight, because everybody's saying that's me, that's me, that's me. And yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You are self-aware. Intuitive people are not only aware of their emotions, but also their thoughts and actions, and how those things affect both their outlook on life as well as the people around them. Practicing mindfulness is a large part of being self-aware. You know what you are doing, what you are thinking, and why at all times. I wish a lot more people did that.
Mm-hmm.
That would definitely help this world out a whole lot.
You would think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Did you see what Bluegrass wrote?
About 6 months ago, I had a dream about my neighbor. I don't know. He had bloody hands. A week later, his wife stabbed him in the stomach. He lived. Oh my good Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That is absolutely nuts.
That's just creepy. I'm glad I don't dream about stuff like that, because I would not want to know. Because I would be like crazily going all over town trying to find these people and being like, hey, something's going to happen to you. And then I'd be in an insane asylum somewhere.
Yeah, that's nuts. I have those dreams too if it's something really big. Like 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
I had a series of dreams before 9/11
Wow.
that I was like seeing ground zero. And then the pandemic, I was telling people about that for like 2 years before 2020. I was just like, y'all need to get your shit together. Your stuff together. And it's stressful when you're just like, what does this mean? What's going to happen?
Slim, you're not right.
Oh, wow, Lord Slim. All right, so Bluegrass finished by saying, after that, I had chest pains coming home and had a dream of his wife. She overdosed that night. Wow. That's crazy. Hi, Linda. How are you?
That's like my dad has those dreams. And that very night, my dad had a dream. He had woke my mama with the dream. And the very next morning, we were eating breakfast, the phone rang. And the dream that my dad had explained to all of us, my aunt called and my cousin was murdered. And my dad explained where he was murdered. He couldn't see the he could see the blood coming from his chest and the blood coming from between his fingers. My cousin got shot 3 times in the chest.
Yeah.
And so my dad's a dreamer. He's a big skeptic and stuff, but now he's telling me about seeing things going across. He'll read the Bible every morning. My dad does. He's talked about here lately seeing shadows going across the room.
Yeah.
He's starting to see stuff more.
He's opening up more to it. But your dad and my mom have the same gift. And I know both of them wish they didn't have it. Because it upsets my mom so bad. It's her, the dream is real. And so a lot of times they have to relive it twice.
Yeah, and Slim, he has dreams too, because he'll wake the next morning, or he'll wake me up in the middle of the night and say, I need to call such and such to tell them to go check on their mom. Or, his aunt. He said, I need to call Aunt Judy and tell her she needs to go check on her mom. And that very morning, we got the phone call. Her mom passed away.
Yeah. And he also just thinks about people. Like if somebody pops in his head and when he's awake, I mean, we've talked about this several times. He'll just think of somebody and then the next thing he knows, he's hearing that they passed away.
Yeah.
Just like me.
Hello, Paranormal Search. Hi, Exploring Harley. How are y'all?
Hey.
All right. So, you are observant of your surroundings. Not only are you aware of your thoughts and emotions, but you are also aware of the things going on around you. You may be an intuitive person if you find yourself noticing little things that no one else seems to, or things that others consider unimportant or easily dismissed.
Yep.
I do that. I'm such a people watcher.
I do that a lot.
Yeah, that's me. That's definitely me.
I love.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I can remember when I was still in high school, I worked at a grocery store, and my mom went down to a department store, me and my friend. I said, well, let's walk up here to where I work so I can get my paycheck. And there was a little boy standing outside collecting money for March of Dimes. And he said he had to go to the bathroom. And so he went into the store and went to the bathroom. Well, there was a gang of teenagers, all, hoodlums, down on the corner. And we went in the store and came back out. When I came out, the little boy was crying. And I said, what's wrong? And he said, I went to use the bathroom and somebody stole my bike. And I never seen the person take it. I noticed the gang of kids down there, but I identified one of those teenagers. I never seen them even take the bike. Well, the police showed up and everything else, and they had me describe the boy that I just had that feeling took the bike. They found him 1.5 miles away on the boy's bike.
Yeah.
So the little boy got his bike and everything back, but then we had to go to court, and it was the same. It was the boy that he just stuck out. And, and I noticed his clothes, the way his eyes were, everything, because that's what I described. Because I felt stupid, but I told, we were talking about eyes earlier. I called them bug eyes. I said the boy had bug eyes, real big eyes. I told him what he wore and everything, and that was the exact person that stole the bike.
Yeah. And so you followed your intuition. Hi, Irish Whiskey. Hi, Matt. Be careful driving, Matt, and don't be messaging while you're driving.
Yeah.
I had a vision of a pilot internationally crashing a plane in August of 2001. There was more to it, but none of it made sense at the time.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was a plane that went
Yeah.
that the pilot crashed intentionally, wasn't there?
What's that?
Wasn't there a plane that the pilot did crash it intentionally?
Maybe they're talking about 9/11 too.
Maybe. But I know there's been other ones too.
Yeah, there's been
pilot killed the whole crew and everything. 'Cause I felt stupid, but I told the pilot, I don't think I'd want that gift. I wouldn't want to see that kind of stuff at all. Okay.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to
It
do
is.
So the next one is you are creative. Intuitive people tend to be more creative. This creativity can be expressed in hundreds of different ways and will often allow an intuitive person to connect with the world and the people around them. An intuitive person's creativity will come from deep within, someplace they can't logically explain. Yeah, you're very creative, Melissa. I don't think so much that I'm creative. I think I'm like a very thorough person. I'm a list maker. I've got to make lists for everything. And I will write it out in pen. Then I will type it up. Then I will print it out. Then I will make notes on the printed out copy. Then I will go in and fix the print, the deal on the computer, and then print it out again. That I'm just very weird about that kind of stuff. But I think that kind of all goes hand in hand. Do you have
That's a good thing to have, though.
Sometimes?
A good way to be. I mean, because I'm so completely the opposite. I'm a mess.
You're a mess.
So that's, it can come in handy.
But your creativity could come through in like many other ways. Like I know you sing. You do a dang good job at that.
Yes. Yeah, you do.
You're very colorful with your clothing and stuff like that. Like you're snazzy.
Stylish.
You're very.
Thanks.
And so your creativity, it says it can come out in hundreds of different ways. And so, and I think like me and Twinkie, you can ask Twinkie as soon as, like we'll spend a week after the reunion doing nothing that has to do with the reunion. And then after that, we are nonstop for almost a full year, doing stuff for the reunion. So I think it's just kind of your brain giving you something to do. Creativity or anything like that, you just have to keep your brain going and you have to keep moving.
Yeah, and like you can be creative, so many different ways. Maybe like you're like really like good at just juggling stuff or being really resourceful with things. I know when I was younger, I had to be very, very creative, especially with money and stuff. And there's different ways. You never know.
Most definitely.
Redneck the Fam coming in with s'more flavored Twinkies sound really sweet and yummy. Laugh out loud.
No Twinkies.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Redneck the Fam. Haven't seen you in a bit.
I agree.
Hi, Mr. Octiano. I hope I said that right. I'm sorry if I did not. Let's see. Okay. The next one, I think this is a lot of people. You play devil's advocate. Intuitive people can understand the subtle nuances of a debate and refuse to allow any issue to be seen as either starky, black or white. You are able to form an opinion while also seeking to understand your opponent's viewpoint. Intuitive people understand the complexity of all situations and seek to share the nuance of every debate. I'm all up in some debates most of the time. I love a good debate.
I go to court tomorrow, as a matter of fact. So I debate all the time.
Yeah, you do. I think that's pretty much just saying that we can, and we all tend to do this, especially in the paranormal field. We can have our own opinion, but we can respect other opinions as well. And we do this a lot with skeptics. Hi, John. And no, you don't want to clone yourself. Y'all come in here with some stuff, John, especially you. I like to over and they just pop in and they're just like randomly saying stuff. Oh, John, you're crazy and I love you. But yeah, I think we all fight that a lot, especially in paranormal community. You have to like be able to defend your opinion and you know what you believe in, but then you also have to be able to respect other people's opinions. And sometimes it's very hard, especially when they're rude. But yeah, you have to be able to play both sides. So I think that fits a lot, and that's definitely something we all tend to do, especially nowadays.
Yeah.
With paranormal being so in your face all the time now, like it's constantly being belittled and people are constantly trying to debunk everything and stuff. So yeah, I definitely think that we all do a very good job of that though. We are having a great evening. Thank you so much, and thank you for being here. Donnie, tell Mr. the Judge, listen, I know Dom in Canada. You don't want to get him in trouble, Dom.
Yeah, most definitely.
Patty, you're lucky you're already modded up. Oh, okay. So the next one, you tend to be an introvert. People who are intuitive have an exclusive socializing pattern. Though there are times that you find yourself quite outgoing, it's always on your terms. You enjoy connecting with people, but the best way for you to recharge is to spend alone time. You are capable of enjoying solitude without becoming lonely. That one's not so much me.
That is me 100%.
Me, yep, same.
I'm so an extrovert.
I'm an introvert that's disguised as an extrovert. People always think I'm outgoing, and I'm like, I'm not. I promise. I'm not. I get scared of groups of people big time.
Yeah, me too.
Really
I
anxious.
can't do crowds.
Yeah, I hate people.
Like
Patty just hates people. That's different.
I'm more scared of people than ghosts.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can handle some quiet time and some alone time, but after a while I really start boring myself and I really get tired of me. And so I need other people to talk to. And you ask Twinkie, there was up until this last year, because we haven't been able to because of personal issues, we would talk every single day, sometimes up to 13 to 14 hours a day. Literally had our video chat going while we were cooking dinner, cleaning our house, everything. Because I would be bored, she would be bored. We just needed somebody to talk to. I love groups, but only if I know the people. If it's a large group and I don't know the people, then I don't like all that different type. And I think the reason why a lot of intuitive people are introverts is because it's hard for them to go around large groups because of the feelings they get. It's very hard for Layne to go to a grocery store or to a store around a lot of people. She will just be like, come with me, go in with me. I don't want to go by myself, you know? And at first I thought she just was scared to go around people, but then I realized, no, it's because of the amount of emotion and feelings you pick up off of other people. So I can understand why that would completely make somebody who is intuitive an introvert.
Yeah, that's very true. I used to be an apartment manager and I had to quit the job because there was too many people coming in and out of my office with too many different energies. And I would just be anxious 24 hours a day.
Right.
When living in an apartment complex, a really busy one, I had to move out because there's just too many things going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I pick up on everyone's drama and everyone's anxiety.
Yeah.
And so I couldn't do it. It's hard.
Yeah. I say that a lot, especially because we all tend to stay in a large group. And whether we're able to talk to every single person every single day, a lot of us talk every day. And I've even told Twinkie this. I think I've told basically everybody here, there are times in my life where I'm just like, okay, I can't be around any negative right now. if there's people that have negative energy or anything, they're just going to have to stay away from me, or I'm going to have to remove myself because I have too much negativity going on myself. I can't bring other people's negativity to me as well. And so I would just have to remove myself from the situation. So I completely understand that. Hi, Andre. Let's see. I don't like calling to order pizza. I'm afraid of the pizza. John.
Do y'all know what's weird? Is Casey is over here ordering pizza right at this moment.
Well, don't ask Sean to do it.
Can they order me pizza too? I'm hungry.
Yeah, I would kind of like one too.
Yes.
Pepperoni, mushroom, and jalapeno on thin crust light sauce.
That's
Mine
my-
for Twinkies.
That's nasty.
You know what, sir? You're asking for it.
Very. I'll ship you a box.
He's rubbing
Okay,
off
cool.
too. He's rubbing off on Dom over there, and I'm not liking it.
Who?
You.
What?
Which ones do
You're
you?
rubbing off on people.
I'm rubbing off on people? That's
Yes.
nasty.
Rub it. No. Oh dear Lord, why can I? The camera is not on. I need to.
It's worse than a virus.
He is.
Oh God.
Need to get some antibiotics.
What's up, Andre?
What did I, you know what you're doing, Dom? Boy, don't even be playing.
Vodka.
Oh, see, and I love Black Friday, Redneck the Fam. That's like one of my favorite times of the year. I love going and watching all the fights. I don't even get crap at Black Friday. I just like going and watching.
It is pretty fun. Yeah, that's true. Have you ever had to work a Black Friday though? You'll change your mind.
Mm.
Oh,
No, I've never had to work a Black Friday, and I hope I don't
yeah,
ever.
it's hell. Vodka needs our prayers. Vodka needs on our prayer list. I see
Dom.
for her son.
I'll pick 'em up.
You're
Actually,
innocent.
is that on the prayer list? Yes, definitely vodka. Lots of prayers for your son. Be careful.
Also, I saw earlier Redneck the Fam. He said he had lost his grandmother too. So
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
lots of
Oh.
prayers.
Lots of prayers. And we will add you to the list. Let me. Vodka's son and Redneck the Fam lost his grandma. Redneck, where you been? We hadn't seen you in forever.
I think he was saying earlier that's what had happened to him.
That's
he's been
why
out.
he hasn't come around.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's been a couple of years since I've seen him. I still remember you. All right, so let's get back to this list. We're on number 9. This one I do this one. What are you doing? It looks like you're making out with your mic.
At first, I thought it sounded like you were trying to poop or something. You were like, yeah, see?
Well, it either looked like he was making the fishy face at his mic, or he was totally making out with it.
Oh dear.
Hi, Amber. Been gone in a downward spiral, drinking drugs. Well, I'm glad to see you here, and I hope and pray that things are looking better for you. Just know that your dark days always lead to sunshine sometime, and being around all these amazing people will definitely get you in a better spirit. So I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad you chose to come in tonight.
Eating a Twinkie helps too.
Oh, shut it. I'm sitting here and call you an amazing person. Amazing people. I'm calling you amazing people, and you got to come at me with that.
Yeah. And don't you guys believe you meet people right when you need to?
Exactly. I know I do, because I met every single one of y'all
I
in a
know.
moment that I needed to.
I thought that about you guys the other day. And yeah, everything kind of works out for a reason. I
It
think.
does.
So,
It really does. And I have met some of, and to be truthfully honest, I've never really had a female best friend. I had one. Her name was Kim, and we were more like family than anything, you know, because her daughter ended up marrying my brother. But I have more best friends on here than I ever have in my entire life. And I've always had more male friends, but now I have more male friends with their wives who are also my best friends. Because they're not petty. They're not, everybody's not out to get each other. We're just all close and we love each other. And I think it's absolutely amazing. So I'm intuitive. I thought it was just ADHD. Yes, probably so.
It could be a little of both.
That was our show last week, Sean. Okay, so this one coming up, I definitely do this. You tend to overanalyze. If you're not very good at taking things at face value, you may find yourself analyzing a situation to death. You are unable to accept the simple surface answer. That's because you know deep down that there is more to it than what's on the top. That kind of sounded dirty. Intuitive people are more prone to seeking answers beyond what's been given to them. That is so me. Yeah. And I think that's so everybody up here. Don't even say it's not you, Batty.
I didn't say that. I just shook my head.
Oh, you're a bobblehead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see you coming out with a doll in the future. I have psychic powers. And it's going to be a bobblehead. It's going to be a little short guy. Well, their bobbleheads are short anyway, but it's going to be extra short because it's Batty. It's going to have gray hair and a gray beard and mustache.
Hold on, did you?
Batman.
I showed you my bobblehead. I'm actually trying to get in touch with.
I know. I'm telling everybody. It's got gray hair and it's got an extra toe on both feet.
Hold on, wait a minute. Well,
what now?
The toe looks like Twinkies.
Okay. How about that?
Do you have an extra toe on your feet?
He does. He does.
Really?
Feet.
No.
He calls that his balancing toe.
Quit lying. And it bends up, and then he's got these toenails that go out, and so they're his fingers. So when he's walking, he just starts tapping that extra toe, and everybody knows that he's going to turn right.
Stop it! Are you being serious?
No, that's my character.
That's your K-pop. Your what are they called?
See, you can see the blinker.
Where's the beard? The white beard.
It's gray. You can't see it because it's gray.
Okay.
Okay. I see.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
I like it.
But yes, he does have blinkers on his toes. Okay, next one. What? So
when you can really hear it.
That's how I make my thumbnail.
What?
Okay. What's going on?
That's what his blinker sounds like.
I was like, who the hell's hammering? Yeah, so that's
they have any
behind him. Because, well, I mean, it's good to walk behind him because then you know which way we're going to be turning. But, you know, I
You know what? My
these things, I'm the lollipop kid.
Yeah, and they're gonna blink in yellow. So that...
Gonna make a
I'm calling the
music limited edition one.
Beth. Oh my Lord, it's getting hot in here. All right. So who here overanalyzes stuff?
Me.
Every day.
Every day.
Me and
I do that when I see a box of Twinkie and I want to make sure there's the whole 24 in there.
And a lot of times reading into it more than you should.
Mm.
And it
Read
just
the fine print. That's what I always say.
I do that so bad. Like, okay, for an example, I will message somebody and I'll see that they read the message. and then they leave me on red, because y'all know it does that, right?
Yeah.
You leave me on red, and then I'm like, are they mad at me? What did I do something? Well, maybe they're working or something. Well, they had time to read it. They couldn't take 2 seconds to text me back. And so then I'm all day long in my own head being like, and then they'll be like, hey, sorry, couldn't text you back. So-and-so was here, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's no problem. I didn't just think about it all day long thinking I'd done something. So I do that a lot.
I think we all do.
That is so, I think that's a good one for everybody. Hi, Tansy Day.
Yeah, not
I
me.
accidentally leave people on red too.
You do.
I accidentally do.
I was talking about you. No, I wasn't. I was not talking about you. Don.
I do by
Wow.
accident, but I'll look at it and if I'm at work or something squirrel, and I'm gone.
But
So-
see, your wife, she loves me, and
Oh,
she
yeah.
won't leave me on red.
No,
It's
not
true.
not really.
You
They
leave me on
tolerate
red,
you.
she'll answer for you.
She will. She will.
She's good about that.
And if you message me on Messenger, she knows she gets it
Mhm.
first.
Because for one reason, was it the other night, Twinkie? You had texted me, but I was at work,
Mm-hmm.
and I got busy at work, but I never read any of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, when I finally did read it, I was like, I'm sorry, I'm just getting back to you. I got busy at work, so I didn't get to read it. She says, oh, I know, because it didn't say red underneath of it.
I'm over dramatic, y'all. I can't help it.
That's true too.
I'm very over dramatic.
I can see both sides to that.
Yeah.
Playing devil's advocate and all. But I'm one of those people too where I'll get, because I don't check my messenger, and sometimes the way it comes through on my phone, it shows up like as a notification on the phone, and I'll dismiss it, but it'll show that I've read it.
Mm-hmm.
And I get people mad at me. But it's really because I sleep during the day, usually, and work at night. And then by the time I can respond, it's like 3 a.m, and I'm like, probably shouldn't message them back now.
You know, you should pay them back by messaging them at that time. And it's probably me doing it because I know I've messaged you during the day plenty of times. Hi, Sobe. Hi, Christina. But have you ever done that to where you have a message come up and you really don't want to talk to the person at all? And then I'm the type of person, I can't stand having them little numbers next to the deals, like your emails or anything. I clear mine every single day because I can't stand having the notification deals on there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
And then I'll see that and I'll know that there's a person there that I did not want to answer, and I'll click it anyway. And then I'm like, no, I don't want them to know already.
Mine is mainly that I'm really that stupid with technology. I don't know how to see a message.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I just found messages the other day on my Facebook page from, it's like 62 weeks ago. So
Yeah.
and I'm like, should I respond now? It's
A lot of people don't know that when you go to check your messages on, or your replies on, what word am I looking for? Your comments on YouTube, that there's a button over there that says spam. And if you click that, you're probably going to have like 70,000 messages in there. Most of them are going to be sex bots.
There's a spam button?
Yes, there's a spam
What?
button.
I didn't know this.
I didn't know
How
either.
did I find it?
Go on your laptop. Don't go on your phone. Go on your laptop.
Oh, okay.
And you're going to have probably 100,000 messages on there from like 2 or 3 years ago.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know that it's there, and it is. That's where all the nasty ones go.
When we cleaned mine out that one time, how many messages did
Oh my, no, that wasn't even messages. That was emails, Twinkie.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
And it took us all day long.
Thousands.
Thousands and thousands. And you can only clear off 50 at a time. Unless it's spam or trash, then you can clear it all at one time. But not the inbox. That we had to do 50 at a time for thousands and thousands and thousands.
But I clean it now.
That's creeping in. Okay, Dom. We ain't starting all that. Nope.
Are you talking about where it says held for review?
Yes.
I had none. Woohoo.
I do have I do have a dirty one in there. Just
Oh,
one.
you do. Oh, you only have one?
Yeah.
I get like 30 a day.
Well, you're
It's 'cause
quite
you're
a bit on a
popular.
bigger level than I
Well,
am.
most of
If
them
I
are just
had
telling me
to
I'm
guess.
fat.
Yeah.
Most of them just telling me I'm fat.
So now I don't feel so bad.
Like I
Where
really
do you see
don't
that?
know. Huh?
Where do you see that?
It's on your, go to your analytics, go to comments,
Mhm.
and then right up at the top deal there should be two deals. One says something, and the other one says
Held for review.
held for review.
I had none.
You are Dom. You're always there.
Cool.
That's okay, puppy.
Check that.
I don't think we want to go down the basement rabbit hole.
No,
That was a crazy night.
no, you don't. Okay, so back to this list because we are over analyzing stuff right now. Okay, you're an optimistic person. Though intuition can be used to warn you of bad things and dangerous situations, of course, that doesn't mean that you have turned away from the positives in life. If you are able to see the silver lining and look towards the good in life, even after your intuition has warned you of something bad, you will be more able to connect with your intuitive nature. Intuition is all about being aware of yourself, your thoughts, your emotions, and the world around you, including the little things. It's much like a sixth sense and not one that everyone has. If you have always dismissed these feelings as gut reactions or paranoia, or perhaps just plain lucky guesses, you may be powerfully intuitive, even without knowing it. However, if you find yourself checking off a lot of these bad experiences, you may be able to tap into that inner understanding of yourself and the world around you. I'm definitely an optimistic person. I like to see the good in people. I told y'all a while ago that I have that deal where I can see inside people's souls. And there are several times, Spidey senses, yes, Sean, there are several times I did not trust my gut or my instinct. And I said, you know what? I'm going to give this person a chance, even though I fully know what's going to happen. And you know what happened?
Yeah.
I should have trusted my gut.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done that multiple times, and I'm even in a situation now with that. So, are you undressed?
You just described all my 20s.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can tell if someone's good people within 10 seconds.
Mhm.
I don't even have to say a word to them yet. And I'm always right. And then I always, almost half the time, second guess. And I'm like, I'll just become friends with this person because they're probably good.
Mhm.
Somewhere. Always should have listened to myself the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
Most definitely.
I've done that many a times, and a couple of times really bit me in the butt big time. But you always do. You get your hand out my box. You always want to see the good in things. Donnie, that's his box.
So,
You too.
Yours, children.
Hi, Debbie.
Oh, love you, Debbie. It's a vibe of the person. My vibrations they just put off and I pick up on. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people do put off vibes that everybody can see. You know, there's a guy here that we call Crackhead Bob. It's because his name is Bob and he's a crackhead.
Yeah. Seems
But
right.
Bob.
he, even being that way, he's one of the sweetest people you ever meet. And I mean, skitzing through it all, he'd do anything for you. Give you the shirt off his back and everything. And, you know, my first instinct was he's not that bad, you know, and everybody else was just like, hey, that's gross, blah, 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 blah. No, he ended up being a very nice person. He just was fighting his own demons. And he, by the way, he knows we call him that, and he kind of helped come up with that name. So don't anybody think that we're bad people or anything. So that's just kind of his name. There's some other people here that I don't tell them what their name is, and I won't because I probably stab me or something. But yeah, he knows his name is Crackhead Bob. And if I would have judged just by the energy he was putting off, is that kind of energy, it would have been the drugs I was picking up, not him. Like everybody else, the energy they pick up is what they're seeing, the drugs, what it's making him do. To whereas I could see the inside, you know, and it was totally different than what everybody else was seeing on the outside. So sometimes I'm very thankful for that gift. Why do you look like Papa right now?
I'm trying to stay awake.
You better hush it down there.
Well, excuse us for.
That's what I'm saying. What did I do?
Just wait, Daddy.
Everything.
You'll never find
Another love like mine.
It's a beautiful.
Alrighty.
I don't want to.
I wish you would learn more than 2 lines of that song, because that's all we ever get of that song is those 2 lines.
Don't want to get you, in trouble.
Everybody's gonna think you are the actual singers up here singing.
I actually like that song, so don't ruin it.
I'll sing solo.
Oh my Lord! All right, so what out of all those, what one do you, or even a couple, which ones do you think resonated with you more than the others? Y'all done forgot what I read.
Yeah.
No.
So listen to them. Oh, my
Is
Lord.
forgetting information immediately after you hear it one of the things?
No,
Oh, okay.
That's ADHD.
that was last week.
I love
Last week's discussion. You done forgot. No,
That's right.
Yeah.
I felt like a lot of these fit with me, except for the introvert part, because I'm definitely not an introvert. I can spend time alone, but the rest of them pretty much I felt connected to me, except for the introvert part.
I can even reminisce with the introvert part because sometimes I do just like being alone and being by myself and, kind of connecting with nature or, connecting with a video for 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm by myself too long, I drive myself crazy. Literally, like, drive myself crazy.
You know what? Some of my most wonderful memories in my life have been like completely alone, going to a new town by myself and seeing like the city. And those are like things that you never forget. And a lot of those memories are, I'm just completely by myself, which is weird because it seems like sad and stuff, but it's not. It's actually kind of neat to like, you got to be best friends with yourself first.
Right.
So I had to learn that most of my life.
Well, me and myself, we're at odds right now. She owes me money. She won't give it.
Well, you better tell her.
I understand that. You can actually see that, in a lot of your videos too, Adam, because even though like you're on this amazing cruise ship, and we probably don't see all of it, but I tend to see you a lot more by yourself, walking around and, seeing everything, or I see you and Barney. I really don't see you doing a whole lot of like crowd things. And it could be just because you're filming and stuff too, but I can definitely tell you like to spend more time alone.
Well, I have autism as well. So maybe it's the autism, and I do get really anxious in crowds. And it's weird because I'm a performer and I've sang for like, 30,000 people before, but it's like, I can't go to a party. I don't understand. It's weird, but I don't have to make sense.
But I've heard that a lot about actors, singers, a lot of that a lot of them are introverts, or they just don't like being around people, period.
But like even when I met you guys this summer, I was so scared to meet everyone because like I said, it's a new group of people. But as soon as I met you guys, I was like, oh, that was stupid of me. Like, I'm fine. And I'm fine. And I'm just like, this is great.
Yeah.
It just takes a push for me.
Right.
Sometimes.
I think there's a lot of people like that, though. A lot of them, and we all kind of felt that way when we first met up. But as soon as we met each other, it was like we knew each other our whole lives, and we were good.
Yeah, I still don't trust Amy.
I don't trust you either. I don't trust anybody my height.
How do you block
Look,
someone?
I'm taller than you, all right? I'm at least 7'9".
That's your hat.
That's quite a big bill you got there on that hat, sir.
Yes. You know what they say? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
You need to wear a hat.
Adam Asperger, also, I'm a ghost tour host.
Oh.
I have a lot of problems also with crowds. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And you know, there's a whole thing with like the paranormal community and autism and how maybe there's a reason we see things that we do or pick up on stuff that a lot of people don't because we're using a different part of our brains than most. So I don't know.
That is that's very true because my nephew, he's 13 or 14 now. He just turned 14. He has autism and Asperger's, and once there's a large crowd around him, that's when he starts getting agitated and starts his whole fit throwing. But he loves watching our videos, and there's many times he's pointed stuff out to me that I didn't catch. I didn't catch several times watching it, editing everything, and he'll point it out, and I'll be like, "Dang, how did he find that?" And I definitely believe that's true.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. The brain is a crazy thing, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
Matt, the only way I'm spending the night in jail is if it's haunted and we the only people allowed to be there.
I agree.
I ain't going to jail.
We made it through Vegas, all good. So I think we'll be all right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was way too hot for us to do anything dangerous in Vegas.
I mean, I guess you got a point. Yeah.
We were all too wore out from walking.
Oh, you guys, I have to spend Christmas there for a week this year, so I'll be on a live stream. Y'all can just tell me what to do in the streets. You'll just pretend like you're with me. We'll have a second round to get arrested, except for it'll just be me.
If Pink Taco Lady or any of them is there, don't point the camera in the direction.
Yeah.
Finally getting the nightmares gone.
Oh, yeah, she was.
But then you bring them right back when you say the name.
Like Beetlejuice. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, but I think I'd rather hang around Beetlejuice. I think he'd have okay. All right, moving on to the next things that make you go ooh. So who all in the chat? I'm pretty sure every single one of y'all, because you were all pretty much saying me. That was me. Like, what registered with you most with all that? So what has everybody got coming up this week? I know that was just like a bam ADHD move, but what y'all got coming up this week? Twinkie?
Gotta finish. Kayla then moved in.
Mm-hmm.
Working. I gotta work all week. I gotta work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Fun.
So that's about it. And keeping in touch with Mama.
All right. Definitely keep us updated. How Mama is doing, and tell them both that we're praying for them.
I will.
All right, and you got to do your Para Games challenge.
Oh yeah, I have to do that. I have till Monday.
Yeah.
I've been so busy, I haven't got time to even think
I have to do mine too. I haven't done mine yet either.
Me either.
I got to make an announcement about that as well too. So, but all right, Miss Sandra.
Starting tomorrow morning, I got a scary story that'll be out. Then tomorrow night, if the weather's good, the live stream will be outside.
Awesome.
And then Sunday is my Let's Talk Paranormal. And then Monday, 1 p.m. in the afternoon, it'll be my premiere of my Para Games. YouTube told me that it's at 1 in the afternoon that my family is there. So
Right.
You're busy.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I haven't done anything.
She stays busy, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to.
High Viper Simulation Gaming. Saddest thing I ever sensed or had premonition about was a local law enforcement officer getting killed near my house. 2 days later, a local town cop was murdered about 500 feet from me. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wow. That's horrible.
Yeah, don't ever, if you guys feel something, no matter who you are, if you think you have a gift or something, I think we all do. You just got to listen to, if you have a bad feeling about a place, we were built in with that mechanism to save us.
Yeah.
Listen to yourself.
That's what I said last night to AD. Our first instinct is to stay alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, just put
Trust
things
your
in
gut
front of it.
instincts. But I've also told everybody, if you have a feeling about me or anything else like that, please don't tell me.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to know.
I was just gonna
It's going to be bad.
Sandra, I love you, but please don't think about me.
I told you
Yeah.
that.
Don't think about me.
If you start
Oh
thinking,
yeah. Oh okay. I was wondering why. Yeah. Okay.
yes,
You know we love you. I'm just.
let's just not think of each other. No, I'm just kidding.
It's usually a desert in here, so you
Okay.
guys are okay.
All right.
I live in a desert, so.
So, well, I live in the heat of the desert, but not the desert.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
it's getting very dry here.
Yeah.
It's very dead and
Crazy
dry.
weather.
Everyone tells me that. Don't think of me.
A mí tampoco.
You can think of me for like one day, but if it's more
Yeah.
than that, just pretend you can't.
Yeah.
Or when I come to give a gift, a random gift to someone, I say, "Oh, I was thinking of you, and I had to buy this." Oh, they get white as a ghost. There's a misphrase that.
Yeah.
Hey, you didn't say anything about gifts. That's fine. That's no problem.
I even heard the gunshot go off. He was doing a welfare check on a known drug house. He was leaving and got shot in the back 3 times. He was murdered. Oh my goodness.
Mm.
That's horrible. Hey Jen, thank you so much for coming in. Love and hugs to you.
I just read too that a town of the next county over, it was a boyfriend and girlfriend. They were both volunteer firefighters. They went to a fire. Apparently, a gunman was in the house, coming out, and he shot them both.
Oh wow. That's horrible.
Yeah. Oh, jinx.
Love you too, Jen. And
Love
have
you, Jen.
a safe and great night at work. And you and Fluffy, be careful going home. I know he's still at work too.
Yep.
And y'all's hours are crazy right now, so please be careful and take care of yourselves.
And I'll see you next month. I booked a hotel. I'll see you in 3 weeks. We'll chat.
The hotel. The hotel. Would you book enough for all of us?
I did. Are you guys coming to Knott's Scary Farm this year for the 50th
Oh, I would love
anniversary?
to. I wish I could. Oh, that would be amazing.
I booked a hotel. It doesn't mean I'm going. I work for the hotel, so it's like I could just cancel it too. But just in case, we'll see. I can save up.
Right. My intuition is telling me it's time for bed. My eyes are getting heavy. All right, Sean. Love you bunches.
Thanks. I can.
Hey, Sean.
Good night, Sean.
Hey, Shayna.
Shayna.
Merry Christmas.
Nah.
Merry Christmas. Send it home.
Merry
All right, so, Batty, what you got
What?
coming up?
Whew. I'm working on a couple of videos. One is the horror con that me and Sean went.
Mm-hmm.
Another one is Old Panama Ruin.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
I'm
Hey,
working
Tina.
on that. Huh?
Go ahead. I was saying hello, Tina.
Now, Tina.
I'm working on that. Tuesday, hopefully this Tuesday I go live again. We still don't know. I still don't know what to talk about, but we'll figure something out.
Your discussion you had the other night was awesome. I enjoyed it. So just whatever you talk about is fun. As long as you're all there together, it's fun. And I hope I
had a
can do
blast.
this next time.
All right.
I had a blast.
And I'm planning a trip. Well, I'm planning to do another Bad Rican solo before Halloween,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm also planning a trip soon. I gotta get in touch with this buddy of mine. And,
Wonder who?
huh?
I said, I wonder who.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's it. What I got right now. For right now.
All right. Hi, Kim. Let's see. And Tina, you're never late. Anytime you come spend with us is amazing, and we appreciate it. So don't worry about that at all.
Canada. I wish I could go to Canada, to be honest.
Why can't you come?
I'm almost out of vacation. Vacation time.
Because last time he tried to go across there,
Yeah,
lagged him, and
Yeah, the barrel didn't hold.
yeah.
Did you see that deer that went over the falls yesterday or something? I think it
No.
was a deer, and it's terrible because I mean it didn't live, but it was
Oh.
so sad.
He was just tired. He said, I'm
Just went
ending
right
it
over the
all.
falls.
I'm ending it all. I'm tired. I can't deal with this.
Well, then it's probably from Texas because we have the most suicidal deer here in Texas.
Probably the most suicidal the Texas reindeers.
Mm-hmm. The deer here don't even run out in front of you where you hit them. They like run into you. They T-bone you, and
They do here too.
I
they're crazy.
think it described the Utah deer. That's what it was.
Well, I've yet to see, even in Vegas, and I thought for sure we'd see a Vegas reindeer, but we have only seen it in Texas, and of course Texas is Texas, but yeah, the Texas reindeer was horrible.
Wow.
For those of you who don't know what the Texas reindeer was, sorry, Donnie, I'll get to you in just a sec. When we had the reunion in San Antonio, we were all on the Riverwalk, and we were walking, and there was 2 restaurants, one here, one here. There was a brick wall in between them. Well, leaning up against the brick wall, squatted down, was a man with his britches pulled down, and he was taking a dump in between these 2 restaurants. But
People were eating. People were sitting out there eating.
that was not even the worst part. The worst part was he had 2 branches duct taped to his head.
Big branches.
Big branches too. And they were duct taped to his head. And when we all passed by, he stood up and went,
Oh no.
meantime, Twinkie's sitting here saying, what the
I would have said,
You guys say no to drugs.
is
I would
that?
have put up the bird.
I kept saying, Twinkie, come on, let's go. Just go. Don't stay over here. Come on, let's go. He kept getting closer. I'm like, come on, let's just go. And she just kept saying, what the hell is that? Finally, I was just like, it's a Texas reindeer. Let's go. It was horrible.
Casey had her fist up ready to fight him.
Yeah. Bright light.
That was just
It was
See some
horrible.
weird stuff.
Yeah, it was horrible. So, but okay, Donnie, what you got coming up? Oh, were you through, Batty?
Yeah.
Okay. Donnie?
I don't make any content.
What?
Actually, no, I do have something coming up. Ricky has actually been editing one of my videos, and
Nice.
this kid is so good with picking up stuff from the Necrophonics and stuff. It is truly amazing.
That's
So she's doing that video. I'm not gonna say where it's from right now. I'm gonna leave that for when I premiere it. I do have my Paragames video coming up that I need to still go do. And then I have the other doll video. Kayla and I are actually probably going to be recording it tomorrow night. So
awesome.
next Monday we'll have the next one out.
Okay, sounds good. And Mr. Adam, before you even start that, I got to tell you, I am enjoying your tips for traveling videos.
Oh,
Yeah, me too.
Those
Yeah.
are
thanks. I need to make another one.
those are awesome. You just make it fun. You teach us something, but you make it fun to watch. So
That's all I'm trying to do. I just want to make it fun, but also not. Yeah, I've traveled. I got to think of more tips because I know I've got more inside my mind somewhere. But I'll
I
find it.
definitely love watching those. But okay, what do you have coming up for us?
So I had some friends come from Australia last weekend, week before, and stay with me, and I drove them over 800 miles around Utah to different ghost towns.
Yeah.
And so I've got a ton of videos. We got arrested almost. That's a fun video. Flying a drone in private property. I didn't know that was a thing, but we found out real quick.
It's definitely a thing.
Well, I don't have a drone, so yeah. But we also did like completely jump a fence that was private property. So don't do that.
Okay. Yeah.
But, well, he dropped his drone from the sky, so I was like, "Oh no, I gotta help him find it." And it's like over there in the toxic mine, and so
Okay, I definitely can't wait to watch this video.
yeah. So that's coming on Sunday. I've got a video on Sunday of a ghost town called Eureka. I interviewed a woman who had Zach Bagans do a show at her little store, and I don't know if I can put up what she said, but I can put up what I said. It's gonna be lots of fun.
I definitely can't wait for that one. Make sure you send me a text to remind me about that because I definitely want to catch that one live.
She owns this like crystal shop that's in an old speakeasy and a saloon, and so it's super haunted. But mainly, she was such a neat person to meet, and she talked about all kinds of stuff. So
I love people like that.
yeah, I love just meeting a random person.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be nice as long as they're good people.
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Most
Sunday.
definitely.
All right. So I have a pair games challenge coming up. Me and Layne both. Those will be separate videos. I also have a app review coming up. Get your hand out my box. Let's see. Saturday's video for the rewatch. I chose one that me and Twinkie did. Well, actually, it was a big group ordeal. But I wanted to cut out the people that I don't associate with anymore, that I had, the gut feelings about that didn't, those people. So it ended up being an hour video that went down to like 20 something minutes of just me and Twinkie. So this video is pretty awesome, other than we had to cut our lights off a lot because people driving through the tunnel that we were in. But this one, you all have heard of me and Twinkie talking about the blue light that comes out of the wall and chases the car. And also this blue thing that just flies over us. And I slowed it down several times for y'all in the video, but I still have no idea what the heck that was, but it's absolutely amazing. It's probably one of the best catches we've gotten on camera. So that'll be premiering Saturday at 7:30 Central Standard Time. And then I don't know about the rest of the week. And then next Thursday night's live stream is going to be talking about paranormal and the new normal. We've discussed this before, but not with a big group. Because ever since the pandemic and everything else, it seems like paranormal has skyrocketed. Also with the amount of paranormal investigators and channels and everything now. So we're going to be discussing the paranormal in the new normal. So that should be an interesting thing. Hi, Rochelle. Love you. And also, thank you for being here, Rochelle, because I do want to remind everybody, UrbXCon is coming up September 30th in Fort Worth, Texas. You do not want to miss this. But also remember, you have to purchase a ticket. So make sure you go to the UrbXCon on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. They even have a UrbXCon channel on here on YouTube. Make sure you grab that link to the tickets. Get your tickets purchased because I'd love to see you there. There's going to be speakers, prizes, giveaways, all kinds of stuff. And just a community of people that are all coming together.
That sounds fun.
Yes.
Hey, what the paranormal? I have a name change, but I am Giggler. Hello, Strawberry. Hello, Strawberry Moon. Fat raking.
Yeah.
Rochelle, you're gonna survive, daggone it. You survived last year, didn't you?
Yeah.
I swear, I get yelled at so much by Rochelle every time I post a chat, and I've only posted one. But the new one's a little more freakier. And then the next one is a repeat.
Mhm.
There is going to be some repeats in there of the ones that people said was their creepy ones that they didn't really care for. So we're definitely going to do those again. Also, if you want to, let's see, I just got back from filming and I'm already in New Hampshire.
Oh my Lord.
Did you ask me it? Did you ask any of the questions I gave you, Rochelle? I just realized 6 years ago I posted my first video. August. Oh, congratulations, Sean!
Wow.
Happy
Congrats.
YouTube anniversary!
Wow.
That's amazing. Yeah, make sure y'all check out everybody. There is a playlist. There's going to be separate playlists this year for each challenge on our channel. So every person that does that challenge, it's gonna be in that playlist for that challenge specifically, so you don't have trouble finding all the people. Also, the reunion coming up in Branson, Missouri. Well, in June. It's not coming up right away, but in June, there is a Facebook group, guys, and make sure you are over there and you're following that group. Make sure you're also following the What the Paranormal group on Facebook, because we do have a group over there. But that's where you're going to get all your info and everything else that we may or may not repeatedly say here on YouTube. But we also already have our very first sponsor. Oh, dear Lord. Maddie. My eyebrows do not look like that.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I just can't see you. I don't have my glasses on.
That's terrifying.
Oh, I'm going to hurt him. I'm so going to hurt him. Amy, and I learned to cross over spirits, and I have been working with a group of people. It's because of this spiritual war going. Yeah, exactly, Kim. There's a huge one going on. But it's not just affecting just the spirits. It's affecting investigators in general, and the atmosphere that paranormal investigators put out there, and when we should all be coming together to prove the same belief that we all have, but instead there's a battle going on between all that too, and then really no sense in it. That's why I love the group that we have, because they're absolutely amazing and no drama, because we don't do drama here.
No.
Anyways.
No, thank you.
And everybody is always welcome.
Oh, that's awesome, Strawberry Moon. Can't wait to see those. And congrats on the 150 subs. That's amazing. All the milestones on YouTube are amazing. Reminds me of the Spirited Away face. He just likes annoying me with it. He was literally me last year for Halloween. He had a big old poofy, raunchy wig and my face on, and he said that looked like my hair.
Wow. And
It
you
was
still
like
talk.
It was like a $2.
true.
It was like a $2 wish.
It looked just like you. It was the spitting image of you.
I mean, it was exactly like her. I even had the voice down pat too.
You did.
You digging a deep hole, boy.
You did
I
not.
can't move that fast. I'm old.
He looks like a little munchkin in that chair.
You did not
It's
have
a big chair.
He looks
It's
like a
it's big
Timbit.
chair.
If he'd be in Canada with his chair, he'd be a Timbit.
It's an
It's kind of
oversized
a big
chair.
chair.
I don't even know what that is, but it sounded funny.
It's just a big chair.
It's not a big chair. It's a normal sized chair. You're just a little person.
No, it's an oversized. I promise.
If his
It's an
face looks
oversized.
purple, we could call him Barney.
See, I
Oh
really
my
don't like
God.
you having that oversized chair there because I'm sitting in a recliner too, and I look like a linebacker sitting in mine when you look like this teeny tiny.
More like
Oh
you look
yeah,
like
well
a
I haven't
football.
stood up yet, so
Oompa
I look 7 months pregnant when I stand up. So
Oh Lord,
Yeah,
I look
right.
9.5 months pregnant. Are we really comparing here?
yeah.
Oh dear Lord.
With a big comfy couch.
Yeah, big
You're
comfy
both
chair.
skinny. Okay.
Oh, I love you.
Exactly.
I love you so much.
I'm just fuzzy. That's all.
I'm fluffy and I know it and I'm proud of it.
Yeah, we all know it.
Yeah, get it.
Oh,
What? What I say? I didn't say nothing.
What'd I say? You said, yeah, we all know it. Spit it out, it ain't yours.
oh,
Yeah.
So,
Drop the mic.
okay, Debbie sent me what the Tim bits are. Get that picture up there.
what happened?
I got to figure out how to change the pictures like Slim did that night. I can't remember. I don't know how he did that. Okay, so this is what she said Donnie looks like. Hold on. Come on, load. My phone's taking forever.
No, Dom. No.
So I have a problem with change. I don't like things changing. And so this phone has completely went pretty much kaput on me because it is an iPhone 6S Plus. Oh, those are like
got an
those
oldie.
are Tim Horton, like the little balls. They're like little donuts. So she said you look like a little ball.
I want to try Tim Hortons
I
one
make you
day.
hungry?
She
That's
said
the
you
munchkin.
look like a little ball with powdered sugar all over you.
Yeah, a tin bit.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that what that is?
That's ain't that called
We call munchkins.
munchkin,
I would
right?
definitely,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would definitely eat
They're
myself.
called Tin Bits there at Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds
They're
delicious.
Dunkin' Donuts too.
They look really good.
Mhm.
They look
I would
very
eat
good,
myself.
actually.
Donut holes. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Can I
They
just
have
lick
them all over the
myself?
place.
Donut holes. I love donut holes.
I just lick myself all day.
That's just
Donnie, that doesn't sound right.
I don't want to have to put 18 and older on here, Donnie.
I wouldn't even read it. Whoa. They just look delicious, and I wanted to put it in my.
You're not supposed to eat Twinkies, Strawberry Moon. New rule: no one's allowed to eat Twinkies ever.
What?
Oh, don't tell me that.
You can't tell me that.
I can tell you that.
I go out and buy some and then record it and then send it to you.
I
Oh,
know you will.
trust me.
Oh,
That we can
don't even.
send it.
Don't even,
Send
Donnie.
it to me.
Don't even, Donnie.
Send it to me.
I
Send
will.
it to me, Bat Rican. Send it to me, please.
I will tell you this, Bat Rican. Donnie's in the lead.
Good.
Please send it to me, Bat Rican. Do that video and
I
send
will
it to
send
me.
it to you.
Okay. So, Adam, I know you have family and stuff in and friends and stuff in. So, I know we're just randomly talking right now, but
That's okay.
Hey, we
It's all
stayed on
good.
topic for most of the night.
Dom, go to the corner. See, Sean, ho-hos. Eat ho-hos.
No,
I love a ho-ho. I would have a ho-ho before a Twinkie any day.
I'm sorry.
That's chocolate.
If I have a ho-ho, my wife would kill me. She don't allow
Wrong
me
kind
to
of
woman.
ho-ho.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That was your nickname in high school.
You sound like Carlos the Fan.
It was my nickname in high school.
Ho ho.
Ho-ho?
Your nickname?
so you walk away from them, Ken. You just don't even get them.
That's right.
Nuh-uh. You get that box and you tear that box up and you send me a video of it.
You know what? That's it. That's my goal. When
What?
I'm gonna do it, I don't know.
What?
Oh, I'm gonna do a nice video.
I'm already doing
Well, talk to Donnie about that.
No, Ken.
Another video on the mystery boxes, or the bags, whatever those are.
Yep,
Dom's
there it is.
wants to ask a question, but I'm scared for him to even ask.
Who?
Dom.
Dom, and there ain't no telling what he's
The
gonna.
computer can't get my name right.
He's too good for the computer to spell it
It's
out.
true. It's true. It says something else. Suzy Q. Yeah, that's the Twinkie's cousins. For the chocolate.
You're so funny.
That's the strawberry shortcake one.
Twinkie, did I just hear you say Ken or a while ago?
Yeah,
That's not Ken.
up there is.
Where?
That's Kim, right there.
Oh, Kim. I thought you said Ken.
No.
I was like, that ain't Ken. If Twinkies are Canadian, is it okay then just asking? No, it's the same thing.
It's okay. You're allowed to have them.
Yes. At least one. Everybody should eat one. At least one.
And then send me a video of it.
Yeah, thank you, Beth. You go right ahead and do that for me. All right. So it is 10 o'clock. We have been on here for almost 2 hours. So we'll be getting off here. Everyone in the chat, please make sure you butter the buns of those that are on the panel. And in the chat, there's a lot of amazing channels in the chat. Welcome back, Vodka. And when we say butter the buns, we don't mean literally go grab butter out of your fridge and butter their buns. We're not that. We mean just go over to their channel, hit that little red button that says subscribe and support. Because these are all amazing channels and you'll be happy that you joined them. So we love you guys. Y'all mean the world to us. We hope you know that. And thank you all to the panel that come up here with me tonight. And we will see you next Betty.
Love you guys.
Love y'all.
Good night. Make good choices.
Good night.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Jelly.